Hello friends, I hope your week went well as we are in the very midst of the summer days, hot, warm summer days, and yeah, time to slow down a bit, to think about things. And one of the things I was thinking about is, you know, the mottos or sayings that we have that sort of capture a moment. And so at the beginning of this pandemic, very soon we heard, we're all in this together. A sense of solidarity, of mutual support. Now, I think the saying we would say to one another is, we're all in this together for the long haul. Summer did not bring respite. Fall, winter is already on the horizon. Students, university students, and perhaps other students, high school students, taking courses online, the coming flu season. So just a sense that this is going to be for the long haul. And to be community does mean being with one another, for the long haul. Whether that's marriage commitments, family commitments, commitments of friendship, commitment within a community. It's the long haul that is a challenge, a test, but also an opportunity to grow in that perseverance of being community. Here in Manitoba, we've said it to ourselves many times, and it remains true. We here in Manitoba have navigated the waters quite well. One of the lowest rates of infection and contagion. No big outbreaks or clusters, small numbers, and so a sense of, general security. So we've done well. We've been community. We've been for one another, with one another. But again, the question is the long haul, for the long haul. And so community over time can really test people's tolerance, people's patience. I heard that in one parish it was said, all right, yes, face masks are not obligatory, they're highly recommended, but not obligatory. But then someone, in quite an official capacity, said, however, you know, everyone should wear one, and the people who aren't wearing one, they're not thinking of others. Whoa. That's jumping to conclusions and jumping to condemnation and sense of victimhood. And we shouldn't do that. We shouldn't do that. Sometimes there'll be certain groups that'll be singled out for one reason or another. And again, we have to be very, very careful about that, because patience, impatience takes over, fear takes over, frustration takes over, and then we aren't as kind to one another as we should be, as we need to be, to go through all of this in the long haul in the best way possible. It's like within our celebrations, you know, we receive communion within the Mass. Many of us, many of you haven't been able to receive communion for perhaps extended periods of time, and now it's loosening up, but there's still some people scared to come to church. But receiving communion in our sense of the Eucharist, of Christ's continuing sacrifice, continuing giving up his life that we might be one. When we say amen to receiving Jesus, we're saying amen to one another for the long haul. And so it's an invitation, as life is a bit slower, but so many things to think about, still social distancing, still carrying a mask, still sanitizing our hands, still, doing what is necessary. Yes, that we remain with that sense of we must be patient with one another. This is not about forcing people into virtue. It's about education, invitation, giving the motivation to mutually support one another. And it's not going to be condemnation that will ever bring that about, but it really is to be patient, to be kind. So back to a statement I heard a little while ago: be careful, be kind, be patient for the long haul.